Hey guys, welcome back to another video.
Hello.
You said it this time, yay!
Woo.
So today we did the 6x6 build challenge. Is it build?
Yeah,
I'd say
build
6x6
challenge.
build challenge, which was actually pretty tough for me. I thought it would be easy. I was like, oh, 6x6. I probably already built houses that are 6x6 because I tend to build super small houses. But
yeah, but that's
it's
like
very
really
small. And I struggled so much to make it look like a house because it's just a box. And then you're there with your
Yeah.
box and you're like, right, this is the box. What do I do? And it would have been super easy for me if I did this modern because I think small modern houses are like, I don't know, you could just put windows everywhere, and it
Right.
would work. But I was like, no, kind of try to get like out of your comfort zone a bit and do something more traditional because I thought that was more challenging for a small build. Because I guess a lot of these tiny homes that you see as well, they're pretty modern, I think, or like more minimalistic, I guess.
Yeah, I feel like because that's like open concept and
Yeah,
it's just like a
exactly.
modern thing, basically. So
Yeah. Also, I think I would love to live in a tiny build. I think
I don't know. Where would you put all of your stuff?
I would just get rid of it. It's not the problem that I don't want to get rid of it. It's just the problem that I can't be bothered to get rid of my stuff,
Yeah.
I don't actually use anything.
Although you would probably like be really annoyed at Liam at some point because he leaves his socks everywhere, and like if you just have a small space, you can't ignore it for a long time.
I think it's fine. I think he would start picking his socks up because he would just like fall over them. But also, Liam would hate to live in a tiny build. Like, he couldn't stand it. He would get cabin fever so bad.
Yeah.
Because he hates small things. Like, if we're sat in the bedroom for too long or in the living room for too long, he would just turn mad. Like, he needs to have multiple rooms he can go to and, like, I don't care. I
It's
could
just
literally...
like you're talking about an animal.
Well, he
like a
is.
pet.
He's like a puppy because you need to take him for walks.
He needs his space.
So he does. Not from me, obviously. Who does need space from me? No, he's fine. But yeah, anyways, I put this pond in front of the house, which I thought was pretty cute. And I gave it like a big backyard because I was like, if you have little space inside, you might want to hang out a bit in the back. But I didn't want to give it a pool or anything because I think a pool would have been a bit much for a small house.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just thought a backyard would be kind of cute. Also, I think that lot, I think it's a 20 by 15 lot.
You always
they're
build
like,
on the small ones.
I used to. I like actually started building on bigger lots, and I like it way better because you can do way more, and like the landscaping is always nicer, and easier actually because there's so much space that you can kind of do some fencing, What did I want to say? Oh yeah, it's so tiny that I don't know. There wasn't much space. I never put pools on these kind of lots because they're just too small.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Doesn't
it's way
fit.
too small. Also, I think because we grew up here, no one has a house, so no one, well, at least where I grew up, because you grew up on the outside of Berlin, so you were used to people having houses, but I doubt a lot of people had pools.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Almost no one.
yeah,
did.
because it's always cold here. I feel like you could use it 2 weeks a year. The other days it would just be too cold. So I didn't grow up with it. So whenever I put a pool in my Sims house, I'm like, oh, that's fancy. Like, I never
It
think of
is.
it. Yeah, well, it's really normal in America if you live in like, I was gonna say Las Vegas. I meant Texas, but yeah, Cora.
I don't know. I haven't been to Texas, so I don't know.
No, but I feel like there you would die without a pool. It's just too hot. Like, what do you do? And I know that a lot of people, like, a lot of houses there have pools, or like it's more common for houses
Although
to have
in
pools.
America it's not such a big deal because they have AC in every house.
I mean, that's where we
So
were.
there's
I don't
no
know
need for a pool really. Like in Germany, you kind of depend on like lakes and stuff because you don't have an AC, so you just gotta cool down somehow.
It's also a lot of fun because we live on the 4th floor. Yay for us. Literally every time it's summer, I'm just like laying in my bed flat, unable to do anything because it's so hot.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know how people cope. I could never live in Texas, I think.
I wish ACs weren't that expensive in Germany.
Yeah, even though I'm not a big fan of ACs, I get way too cold.
I
can't stand it. No, as well because when I was in America, my host mom never used to turn on the AC. Like, the house was always warm, which I was okay with because with ACs, I get sick really quickly because I underestimate how cold it really is. You know, and then I have a lot of issues with, like, whatchamacallit, when you get dizzy a lot and stuff. I never know what the word is in English, but, like, if I would go from a really hot spot into, like, a really cold one, it makes me feel really, like, just dizzy and not really good. Yeah.
Well, I don't have that problem.
That's good. But also, I think I hate it in America because I think here our shopping centers must have some sort of AC.
They do, yeah.
But there it's just, it was crazy for what I grew up with. Because everyone there is probably used to it. Like, I used to see them walking around still in shorts and, like, a top. And I was like, how? It's so
freezing
cold.
in some of the shops.
Yeah. I always used to take a cardigan because I was like, I can't go shopping or possibly sit down and eat. It's, like, freezing. It's, like, 15 degrees Celsius. That's what it felt like to me. I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit. 40? Maybe? Something like that. No?
Should
Less?
be more.
I don't know.
Because in my host parents' house, it was always like 72, I think. And that's
but 72 is not that cold. Yeah, I don't know. Well, it was pretty cold for me. But yeah, anyways. Anything else we can talk about? Apart from the build? I tried to make it look like there's a lot of storage space. And I actually had to move that dresser that you see. It was the only dress I could fit in. Like, I think if I could have chosen something else, I would have, because it's not the nicest dresser, but it takes up the least space.
I don't know. I kind of like it for teenager rooms usually.
Yeah, or like for kids' rooms, I like it too. But like, I had to move it next to the desk and TV area because the Sim just couldn't get past. Like, I play tested everything in the end. I just didn't want to have to like keep cutting things out. I did try it out once with like the bed and stuff, but then I put the sofa there and then it didn't work with the dresser anymore, so I had to change it about.
Okay.
But yeah, I actually like doing this because I think I put way more detail into it because
you just have to. Yeah. If you don't have space, everything has to work out.
Exactly. And then, I don't know, I kind of enjoyed doing the landscaping on this as well because the lot was like taken up by everything. So I was like, oh, I only have to do like these small areas to landscape, you know. Also, I had a pretty good day on that day. Like, I did the... boathouse or houseboat? Houseboat. I researched this because there's two words, like houseboat and boathouse. And boathouse is a boat that has been made into... No, houseboat is a boat.
Oh, God.
Houseboat is the boat that you can live in.
Yeah.
And then a boathouse is literally a house full of boats.
Oh,
if that makes sense. Like, where they store boats.
Yeah, I get it.
Because I got so confused when I titled the video. I was like, houseboat, boathouse, houseboat, boathouse. Like, I think I had a crisis for a few seconds.
Oh, God.
But yeah.
We're not native speakers, so we're excused.
No, I was the same in German, though, because I was saying the words in my head. I was like, I don't know. Like, I literally didn't know what the right word was. And then I Googled, and I was like, oh, they're both words. Because I was like, I'm sure I heard both of them, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyways, I had a creative day. I did like 3 videos on that day, which is amazing because usually builds take me so long and then I edit them afterwards because I don't want to forget certain things I wanted to cut out. But yeah. Also, we've included these like showcase things more, like the camera modes in the end instead of pictures. Yeah. So you could let us know if you prefer that because I think I do. I prefer making them as well. I think it shows off the house a bit better. But definitely let us know if you enjoy that or if you prefer pictures. Anyways, I think the video's coming to an end. Make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you're new, and we'll see you in the next video.
Bye.
Bye.